Howdy! Oh, what's going on with my lighting? I wanted to come on as I was making a video. There you go. A bit harsh, but oh well. I was making a video earlier about bullying and it being a vibration game. And from personal experience and it happening to me multiple times in my life, it really is a vibration game, because if you're not able to get to the root cause of your low self-esteem, your low self-worth, and you're not able to start working on yourself and healing yourself in that respect, then you end up, oh god, this lighting is horrible. There you go, that's a bit better. Then you then you end up you keep attracting darkness. So maybe that's why the light is the way it is. Yeah, so I was doing my best to export the video and it kept having failures, so I thought, you know what, whether it's interference from whatever or whomever, I will come on a live instead. So some of the ways that I have personally been able to overcome this victim vibration, because actually that's what it is, it's a vibration. And once you acknowledge that there's something within you that keeps attracting being possessed, just any kind of like just being the victim of a bully scenario, being used, abused, XYZ. So I totally get it and acknowledge anyone that has been through it or is going through it right now. And I implore you, I really do implore you for you to connect to your heart and just ask yourself, what can I do right now to improve my happiness, improve my well-being? If you have the opportunity, please leave. I know some situations it's not that easy to up and go immediately, but do you start to come up with a strategy? Sometimes it might be useful to just up and leave, but obviously every situation and scenario is different depending on who's in the situation. And there are other ways. So first of all, safety. Find safety for yourself. And if you need to cut off ties, change your environment, change town, just go move. Like, sometimes it has to get to this point of, if you want change and you've been stuck in a victim vibration or in victim circumstances with a certain person or persons for a long time, then as part of your healing journey is for you to change your environment. But after that, you must go inwards and start healing your heart and building your self-esteem, building your confidence, building your I'm not going to take shit from anyone, because that's actually what it comes down to. You are worthy and deserving to experience love. If someone's treating you badly, don't put up with it. Leave. Once you're in a safe place, then start to go inwards and ask, what part of the co-creation, what part of the soul lesson am I meant to learn from this experience? And I have to say, a lot of the time, or the whole time, it's always a case of empowerment. Where am I giving my power away? And so much power is being given away on this planet right now to blame, shame, guilt, other people, when ultimately, no, let people do what they got to do. They're going to do it anyways. If they choose to be in a negative space, let them. You don't need to join them. And sometimes, like I have said in recent videos, our paths may change. We either grow together or we grow apart. And this is huge right now, because we are all aligning to a particular timeline that we wish to live in. I have and I am aligned with heaven on earth timeline, ascension timeline for earth. That's me. That's what I choose. That's what I choose, and that's what I've been working on healing myself for a long time, and continuously alchemizing whatever darkness may be coming up within me. I don't push it away, I don't ignore it. The thing with darkness, and ultimately it's fear, anger, jealousy, those are the types of negative emotions that are coming up. But actually what they're doing is the emotions are coming up because there's a pain that needs to be addressed. So if you're not able to address that pain, then no one else will be able to fill that hole for you. No addictions, no even addictions to love, to relationships, to shopping, drugs, gambling, you know, the gaming, the list is endless, social media, scrolling for hours on end. Like, there's only so much that can perceptively fill the void, but it's never fully filled. Like, it really has to come from within, and it has to come from your heart, and it has to come from you choosing love. You must choose love. When you are in the grips of darkness and you feel like you're experiencing hell on earth right now, but it's just you, I promise you, you choose the light, and you keep choosing the light. Even say, I choose the light. I choose love. I surrender myself fully in love. And magical doors will begin to open for you. Your heart will begin to heal, and also you will stop putting up with shit from other people. Excuse my language, but people or situations. Like, it's not your responsibility, and if it's not helping you or bringing you up or supporting you, if you're in an abusive or a toxic relationship or a situation, please leave. Please leave. I know it may take strength and it may take some calculations to get out there safely, but please do. Because I tell you what, the pain and suffering will only continue, whether it's this relationship, in right now, in 10 years time, 20 years time, 30 years time. It will keep repeating until you acknowledge the pain and you're able to heal it. Okay, I say this from personal experience. You must acknowledge it, otherwise it will keep repeating. And the other thing is not projecting. Easy to do when you're in the grips of it. Oh, it's this other person. Oh, they're to blame. No, my friend. We all have a co-creation, which means there's 50% of you and 50% of the other person or the scenario or situation that which is creating this experience for you. If you come above it, it's all soul lessons. So if you're going through challenging times, you want to try and not distance yourself. You want to try and separate your heart from the emotions, from being so like enmeshed, absolutely enmeshed with the pain. Is you want to come above it and just ask yourself, what is it that what's the higher meaning? What's the higher purpose for this situation? What is it? It probably is empowerment. It probably is, actually, I need to do what I love and not what I think others will want from me. That fear of judgment is so critical, and it's holding everyone back from really living their true, sovereign, divine purpose and living in their heart. When you stop caring what other people think, then you start to attract your true tribe. You start to become hugely on path, purposefully on path. Whether you believe in source, God, creator, universe, something higher, a higher power, you will get these whispers. And this is another thing for all to remember, is listen to your intuition, that gut feeling, the little whispers in your ears. That it's not just a one-time thing, it's an often thing, and it feels good when you allow your heart to be drawn to do that thing. On a side note, as long as it doesn't cause yourself or others harm, injury or loss, you know that these whispers are good. And you can always ask your heart. Your heart always tells you what is right, what is wrong, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. If you're getting red flags and warning signs, your body will tell you. Your body is an incredible, miraculous piece of technology which is connected to heaven and earth, and we are the vessel that can bridge the two. And this comes from us allowing the energy to flow through us fully, and also for us to heal and really acknowledge and begin our healing journeys. This alchemization and transformation is what will continue to bring heaven on earth and continue to raise the planet and the frequency higher. So don't be scared. Don't be scared of the darkness, because actually we have it in us, in each of us individually, as much as we see it out in the world. But you may be in a space where you ignore the darkness within yourself, and then it comes as a surprise and is extraordinarily painful outside of you. But when you find compassion, love, healing and acceptance for your own pain within, then it becomes easier to transmute and have compassion for the pain that you see outside of yourself, and also helps and allows you to imagine the frequency, the world and the timeline that you wish to be in. Paint the world with beauty in your mind's eye, just as in the latest Matrix movie at the very end, when they decided to paint a new world, rainbows in the sky. Yes, absolutely, do that. Because we could all use more rainbows in the sky, that's for sure. Anyhow, I will do another live when it's not so weird lighting. But it was a message that I was trying to get across. I really hope this message finds you all well, and your journey from victim to sovereign self is in the mix. I know it takes time, but consistent action creates traction, and your dedication to yourself, to love, to healing your inner world will also reflect in the outer world as well. So it really does help everyone, but you have to start from within. Okay? All right, lots of love, and I will speak to you all soon.